Hi guys, good evening. Welcome back. So today we'll try to solve one of the Java program interview question, which is like find the first non-repeating character in a string. Say for example, let us assume basic. So let us take a string s is equal to assume like j h o n and j h o n t, and here if I put p. So assume that this is one string which is having some certain characters, right? So here there are few items which are repeated already, and there are few items which are not repeated, correct? So here we have to find the very first number which is not repeated. So here if you look at this string structure, if you look at this string, so this is the first non-repeating string, right? So if you look at j, it is already repeated, h is also repeated, o is also repeated, n is also repeated, p is not repeated, and t is not repeated. So out of p and t, which is the first not repeated word is, I mean not repeated character is string. So how do we do this? So this is the question, right? So how to solve this thing? So we will try to solve step by step, and then we'll go about it. So very first thing, if I want to give a clue, so this kind of a thing we have to solve it using the linked hash map. So what is the difference between hash map and linked hash map? So basically, in the hash map and linked hash map, both are same. It works based on the key value pairs. So here it will also allow the one null key, and there also it will allow one null key, and but it won't allow duplicate keys here. Here also it will not allow duplicate keys, but it will allow duplicate values. It will allow duplicate values. But the key difference between both of them is that, so in the hash map it will not preserve the insertion order, but when it comes to the linked hash map it will preserve the insertion order. So in the way we insert, right? Say for example, if we insert first as j, so it will preserve the same order, index 0. So when it comes to hash map, it will not preserve. If I execute now, it may give p as the first. If I execute next time, it may give some other character as the first index. So that is the difference. So in that case, we have to go with the linked hash map. Okay, I hope you got it, guys. So then let us come back and let us try to solve this thing. So in order to do that one, we have to insert all these characters in a linked hash map, right? So using a key value combination, key and value combination, correct? So like this we have to insert into the linked hash map. So for that, let us define one linked hash map. So first is map, and the key here will be character, right? Character, and the value will be always integer, correct? Integer. Okay, so let us assume it is map is equal to new linked hash map. So here also same thing, the key value combination, character and integer. Okay, so here character, fine guys. So we have to import this from java.util package, and map also let us import from java.util package. So now we'll try to insert all these string values inside this map. So then we'll try to get it. Okay, so now the thing is, we have to write one for loop which is accepting the characters, and we have to convert this string into array. So how to convert the string into a character array? S dot char array. So there is one method called to char array, so which will convert this string into the character array, correct? So here now it is to it will pass each and every character into this character, and using this character we have to insert into the linked hash map, correct? So now we have to insert the value if, okay, uh, c, I mean not c, map dot contains key of c. So then what we have to do, we have to increment the value. So we need to get it right, which is repeated, which is not repeated. So here there are two steps, guys. One is like insert the all the characters into the map. So with the values, if it is repeated, we have to increase the number of times it is increased. I mean number of times it is repeated. So after that we have to fetch the value which is in the first place, correct? So first thing we are inserting into the map, and we are how many times it is repeated, so that we are checking. If that character is already having that map, so what we have to do is like map dot put. Okay, so character will be C, and map dot get this C, it will return the value of that particular key. So we have to increment the value by 1, correct? So else, if this character is not available in that map, so then we have to go ahead and we have to add it. That's it. Map that put C, and the value will be 1. That's it. So now we have done with the inserting all the uh, string characters into the map. So now we have to fetch this. Before that, let us try to see whether it is working or not. Okay. So now I'll execute it and I'll see whether it is working or not. Okay, see, yeah, it is working fine. J is 2 and H is 2 and O is 2 and N is 2 and P is 1, T is 1. Fine. Map is completely working fine. Let me comment out this. So, this map we have to iterate one more time, and we have to get what is the value. And whatever this is there, right? So we have to iterate through this thing. We have to iterate and we have to iterate through all the key value pair, and we have to get wherever the value is 1, and that we have to return it. That's it, guys. So we'll write one more for loop, which is which will what is that, to pass this entire map into the for loop. There is one thing called entry set, which will pass the values, correct? So this we have to receive inside something called entry set. Assume it is an entry set. It should be of type entry, and the same key value combination, character, comma, integer. Fine. So let us import this from java.util.now, and now we started iterating through each and every uh, key value pair in that particular map. Say for example, if entry set dot get key, okay, get value, okay, get value equal to 1. If any of the key in this entry set, if any of the value is present as 1, so then we have to return that entry set dot get key. So what I'm telling is like, if this map is having any value is 1, so then what, for that one value, what is the key? So that key we have to return, guys. Okay, so then comes if nothing is available, then we just have to return null. That's it. Or instead of that null, we can return anything. So instead of this one, what I'll do is like, I'll put it this entire thing in some other function. Okay, so we'll create one more method, public static void, and find the char. Just just for an example I'm taking it. So you put it here, everything. So this, if it is written in character, so it should be char type, and it should expect the value in the string. Okay, so you comment out this code for now. So now we have to call this method. So to call this method, as it is a static method, we can call it directly. So as it is in the same what is that, same class, right? So we don't have to call it by the class name reference also. So now if you execute this, I think it should work. think nothing comes up. So I think I'm not printing the values, I guess. So let me print that value, guys. So now coming back here and put that here. Okay. So execute. Yeah, guys. So the first non-repeated character is P. If you look at this one, this is the first non-repeated one. So now what I'll do, I'll just remove this J. Now the J should be the first non-repeated character. Correct. Yes. So our function is working absolutely pakka. So what we have to do is like in this kind of a case, first we have to create one linked hash map. So in that linked hash map, we have to pass all this. First we have to convert this string into a char array, and we have to iterate through the loop, and we have to insert the values with the key value combination. If it is already available, we have to increase the value by one, and after that, like we have to iterate through the entry set, and with that entry set, if the get key, if the entry set dot get key is equal to 1, so then we have to return the entry set dot get value. If the get value is equal to 1, then we have to return the get key. So that key will be the first key. I hope you got it, guys. Thank you so very much. If you like my content, please hit the like button, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so very much.